So the news is out. Chennedy Carter will not be returning to the Chicago Sky. It's a lot of chatter online about how they're choosing to word these things and calling her a source of issues in the locker room. They even named Teaspoon in the article, saying that she did not check Carter's behavior during the season and that caused players to be uncomfortable. This isn't the first time Chennedy Carter's name has been associated with drama. At this point, Chennedy is 26. She's dealt with these things before. I'm not here for making excuses for adults, and even really I hold these same standards is things that I would use as a coach in my locker room for my high school team or my middle school team. If a player is a source for problems, I have to deal with that player because I have to think of the team and my organization as a whole. Like, we're talking about protecting players and protecting black women. What about the other players that Chennedy plays with that she's making feel uncomfortable? Like, yes, Chennedy is talented and I believe that she deserves an opportunity, but Chennedy also has to grow up and she has to mature, and we have to hold her accountable or she won't do those things. I feel like if people were to look at this situation, like if they had a daughter that played on the same team as Chennedy, and their daughter came back to them and told them all the things that Chennedy was doing in the locker room, you would want to go tell that coach, like, hey, they need to handle this situation. They need to reprimand this player. And I think that any coach or any leader of an organization would deal with this the same way. I really don't think if the allegations are true, if she was the source for issues in the locker room, like they're saying that she is, you would want that player to have consequences for their actions, and you probably wouldn't want them on the team. I don't think that anyone is painting a different narrative of who Chennedy Carter is. I think that Chennedy Carter is painting that picture for herself as to who she is, and that is perfectly fine. People can be who they want to be, but there are consequences to everything. Like, she can go to whatever franchise and she can keep getting these opportunities, but if she's not meeting the moment, it's going to be all for nothing. Because honestly, Chicago was her opportunity to show the league that she had grown from the Sparks, that she had grown from who she was with the Atlanta Dream. I do believe that she can grow from this. I don't know what W team is going to want to take a risk because, yes, she is a highly talented athlete. But in this day and age, there are more highly talented athletes that are coming into the league, and they can go a different direction. I can't say that I blame Jeff or Tyler for their decisions. I'm very interested to see what Chicago does in the offseason with the free agency, with the draft. I think that Angel and Camilla are going to be all right. I do think that Jeff is trying to make the organization better. It doesn't have a great track record, but I think that they are trying to turn things around. But sometimes it gets ugly before it looks better. So I'm just going to trust the process right now. But what are your thoughts, Hoops Tribe? Let's talk hoops.